Welcome, friends. Today I want to talk about the parallel loop state in C Sharp TPL and how you might be able to take advantage of that functionality. Basically, I have set up a loop here where we're trying to find a number 15 and we are running a parallel for. And the way to do that is I is the iteration variable, and there is something else you can specify along with it called the parallel loop state that the .NET environment will make sure it is set up for all the parallel loops. Right now I'm not using it because I'm going to demonstrate how you can use it. And basically in this what we are saying is we can just say from task id get the task current id, and iteration is the I, the loop state or I number. And if I is number is found, then we just say console.write number was found in the iteration and continue on. So let me clear my screen, and once I clear my screen I can run .NET run and show you the results. Basically you will notice that this loop is running for all of the iterations. So you can see it ran for pretty much all of the iterations. It's not in order because it's a parallel for loop obviously, and somewhere along the line when the iteration 15 was run, it was number was found because it is just looking for number to be found is 15, and then it continues on with whatever else it was doing. But let's say you had some real world situation like this, and once the number is found, you don't really want to continue this parallel loop because you're pretty much done. So, what you can do at this stage, when the number is found, you can use this variable parallel loop state, and then you can say stop, which basically means that any new iterations will not be started of this loop, and it will essentially only complete the ones that have been done till that stage. And the ones which are done till that stage, what you can do is you can also have a check which tells you whether this parallel loop has been already been stopped. If you can say parallel loop state dot is stopped, and it is telling you whether this loop is already stopped because somebody has done the break instruction. And then you really don't need to do any more logic. You can just say return here. I mean, that's just an example I'm showing you. uh, but so these are the two variables you can kind of use to terminate this parallel loop gracefully if your task is already done in this case. So let me run this again and clear the screen and show you .NET run. And here you can see the iterations. It is running through some iterations, but once it finds that number, it will not do all of the iterations, only the iterations that have been started. So that's actually a good example of how you can do this. Another way to look at this is you can maybe reduce this. It's actually quite random, so you don't really know when this loop iteration will be picked up. But let's give it a try one time just to see if we get a different run this time. And here you can see that it still ran through some of the later iterations first, then it did find that number, and then it did some of those other iterations but not all of them. So yeah, so this is one way to do this. Another variable you can also use instead of parallel break stop, there is something called break. So that's also feasible, and which will basically break the loop, and you can also check whether it's broken or not in the state. But I won't demonstrate this you because I think the stop is probably more useful for many people. So thank you for watching this short screencast, and you have a great day.